Formula One, commonly known as Formula One or F1, is the highest class of international racing for open-wheel single-seater formula racing cars sanctioned by the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile (FIA). The FIA Formula One World Championship has been one of the world's premier forms of racing since its inaugural running in 1950. The word formula in the name refers to the set of rules all participants' cars must follow. A Formula One season consists of a series of races known as Grand Prix. Grands Prix take place in multiple countries and continents on either purpose-built circuits or closed public roads. A point system is used at Grand Prix to determine two annual world championships, one for the drivers and one for the constructors, the teams. Each driver must hold a valid super license, the highest class of racing license the FIA issues, and the races must be held on Grade 1 tracks, the highest grade rating the FIA issues for tracks. Formula One cars are the world's fastest regulated road course racing cars, owing to very high cornering speeds achieved by generating large amounts of aerodynamic downforce. Much of this downforce is generated by front and rear wings, which have the side effect of causing severe turbulence behind each car. The turbulence reduces the downforce the cars following directly behind generate, making it hard to overtake. Major changes made to the cars for the 2022 season have resulted in greater use of ground effect aerodynamics and modified wings to reduce the turbulence behind the cars, with the goal of making overtaking easier. The cars depend on electronics, aerodynamics, suspension and tires. Traction control, launch control, and automatic shifting and other electronic driving aids were first banned in 1994. They were briefly reintroduced in 2001 and have more recently been banned since 2004 and 2008 respectively. With the average annual cost of running a team, designing, building and maintaining cars pay transport at approximately $220,000 or $265,000, Formula One's financial and political battles are widely reported. The Formula One Group is owned by Liberty Media, which acquired it in 2017 from private equity firm CVC Capital Partners for $6.4 billion, $8 billion. Formula One originated from the European Motor Racing Championships of the 1920s and 1930s. The formula is a set of rules that all participants' cars must follow. Formula One was a formula agreed upon in 1946 to officially become effective in 1947. The first Grand Prix in accordance with the new regulations was the 1946 Turin Grand Prix, anticipating the formula's official start. Before World War II, a number of Grand Prix racing organizations made suggestions for a new championship to replace the European Championship, but due to the suspension of racing during the conflict, the new international formula for cars did not become formalized until 1946 to become effective in 1947. The new World Championship was instituted to commence in 1950. The first World Championship race took place at Silverstone Circuit in the United Kingdom on 13th of May 1950. Giuseppe Farina, competing for Alfa Romeo, won the first Drivers' World Championship, narrowly defeating his teammate Juan Manuel Fangio. Fangio won the championship in 1951, 1954, 1955, 1956 and 1957. This set the record for the most world championships won by a single driver, a record that stood for 46 years until Michael Schumacher won his sixth championship in 2003. A Constructors' Championship was added in the 1958 season. Stirling Moss, despite being regarded as one of the greatest Formula One drivers in the 1950s and 1960s, never won the Formula One Championship. Between 1955 and 1961, Moss finished second in the championship 4 times and third the other 3 times. Fangio won 24 of the 52 races he entered, still the record for the highest Formula One winning percentage by an individual driver. National championships existed in South Africa and the UK in the 1960s and 1970s. Promoters held non-championship Formula One events for many years. Due to the increasing cost of competition, the last of these was held in 1983. This era featured teams managed by road car manufacturers such as Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz and Maserati. The first seasons featured pre-war cars like Alfa Romeo's 158, which were front-engine with narrow tires and 1.5-litre supercharged or 4.5-litre naturally aspirated engines. The 1952 and 1953 seasons were run to Formula 2 regulations for smaller, less powerful cars due to concerns over the dearth of Formula 1 cars. When a new Formula 1 formula for engines limited to 2.5 litres was reinstated for the 1954 World Championship, Mercedes-Benz introduced its W96, which featured things never seen on Formula 1 cars before, such as desmodromic valves, fuel injection, and enclosed streamlined bodywork. Mercedes drivers won the championship for the next 2 years, before the team withdrew from all motorsport competitions due to the 1955 Le Mans disaster. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the next video you want to see.